Welcome back to Untold Recaps. This new dark age, in order to avert an ecological disaster, humanity invested heavily in genetic technology. There was a negative outcome. Synthetic viruses and other organisms have spread throughout nature. They eradicated food sources as well as animal and human populations. The once free populace is now ruled by an oligarchy in citadels. Seeds are traded among the citadels and used as a staple food source. However, these are programmed to yield only a single crop. The inhabitants living outside the citadel are on their own in terms of acquiring food and other necessities. The citadel gives them seeds that have been altered genetically and need a certain treatment to grow into plants that are useful. Only the scientists in the citadel have the information they need to do this procedure. A 13-year-old girl named Vesper lives with her disabled father, Darius, in a house in the woods. To communicate with anyone, Darius must use a drone that looks like a floating robot head. While his body is resting in bed, he uses the drone to take part in Vesper's daily life. Vesper's mom went out with a bunch of individuals they call the Pilgrims a year ago. They're like scavengers that haul around the trash they find. Uncle Jonas, to whom Vesper is quite close, resides nearby. He runs a place that looks like an orphanage, where he gets the blood of the children and sells it to the citadel. Jonas also owns beings called jugs, artificial humans built with the sole aim of being a slave workforce. When a citadel spacecraft crashes nearby, Vesper rescues a young woman named Camellia. Vesper brings her in and helps her recover at home. If Vesper and her father can track down the other passenger on the ship, a man named Elias, Camellia will transport them to the citadel. When Vesper investigates, however, she discovers that Jonas is present as well. After killing Elias, Jonas realized there must have been another person on board. Vesper tries to call the citadel so they can come get Camellia, but the sole transmitter is with Jonas. When Vesper tells Camellia that Elias has died, she is devastated. After some thought, Vesper figures out that Camellia isn't human but rather a highly developed jug who mimics human behavior and feelings. Elias made her, but it's illegal to create a sentient jug, so he and his creation, Camellia, had to run away. Vesper does an experiment with seeds from her Uncle Jonas' property and fake Camellia samples. Camellia uses a musical instrument to play a tune that makes the bacteria in the seeds unlock. Vesper thinks she has found a way to unlock the citadel seeds and make them growable so they never have to go hungry again. When Jonas visits, he learns all about Camellia. Vesper and Camellia manage to subdue him. Vesper offers him the seeds and enough food if he leaves them alone. Upon returning home, Jonas contacts the citadel to share the news about Camellia. Soldiers sent out from the citadel kill Jonas, and then they go to Vesper's house. Camellia and Vesper leave as Vesper's father stays behind and murders a group of soldiers by blowing up the house's reactor. Camellia watches as the soldiers drag Vesper away while she lies unconscious. Before that happens, she brags to Vesper that she has the seeds and can use them to change the past. Vesper, in her grief, decides to bury the modified seeds because she sees no need in keeping them around now that her loved ones are gone. But when a group of Jonas kids locate her, Vesper changes her mind. Vesper and the kids go to the Pilgrims' improvised tower. There, she eventually takes the seeds out and lets the wind disperse them.